Well, delighted to be joined by Joe Simpson. And Joe, you come into the England camp under winning ways with a decent win for Wasps, getting Wasps back into Europe.
Yeah, that was a positive end to the season for us. Two great matches, and beating Stade Francais with some of the top players in the world in their ranks was a real positive, and to do it comprehensively in the way that we did was definitely a boost for the whole squad morale, and it's a shame the season had to finish there because we had some confidence back and we were playing some rugby, and we weren't making the few errors that we had been, but we enjoyed that.
Yes, I imagine you did. But you'll bring that winning mentality into England, and there's a couple of Wasps who are off with the senior team now. So you're named in the squad to face the Barbarians on Saturday. How much are you looking forward to that?
I can't wait. It's always an honour to pull on the white shirt, and this will be no different playing against the Barbarians, which have got a star-studded lineup. It will be a great experience. It's something that we can use to test ourselves, and then playing at Twickenham, the home of rugby, just makes it even better.
Yeah, certainly. And I understand, I think your last game for the Saxons, was that against the Irish Wolfhounds?
Playing Scotland.
Oh, okay, against Scotland.
Up in Scottstown.
There you go. And how would you view this game as opposed to perhaps a Saxons game? It's an England 15 by name, so does it feel like a Saxon side? Does it feel like a slightly different setup?
Yeah, it feels similar to the Saxon setup. We've got the same coaches. We've got very similar players. We played with each other a few months ago, so we know each other from that. And you obviously keep an eye on your peers' performances over the year. And playing against the Barbarians team is always special when you're playing a fellow Saxons equivalent. It's kind of an international intensity, but the Barbarians offer something different. They will play a different brand of rugby, they'll play differently, and it's up to us to try and prey on their weaknesses and come up with a win.
For some England fans, they may not be that familiar with some of the names mentioned in the side. Obviously, you'll be playing in the halfback role alongside Henry Slade. What about some of the other connections that you have to other players in the group? And obviously, you play with the likes of Elliot Daly at club. Just tell us a few more about other players.
Yeah, well, we've obviously got James Gaskell and Rob Miller joining us from Sale, coming to Wasps this season. So they're players that I've played with in the Saxons before. I've also played with Rob at under-20s as well, so I know him. And I've played with Slady in the Saxons a couple of months ago as well. So you develop all these partnerships through the age groups and through the Saxons and training camps. So it won't be a team just put together by random guys. We'll have some previous cohesion, and hopefully that we can develop that this week, and it can show on the pitch on the weekend.